Welcome to our executive video series here at the Zero Trust Summit. We're here with Mark Johnson, Vice President Federal Technology at IBM. Mark, thank you so much for joining us.
Hey, I'm excited to be here today. Thank you.
Let me start by asking, what do you see as some of the most significant operational challenges that government agencies are currently facing in establishing a zero trust environment?
Yeah, to me, with my background, mission and operations has always been most important, right? Executing the role of government, how we help the citizens. And so zero trust, sometimes people look at security as counter to operations. And I think it's very critical that we think about that as we plan our operations and build security into it. Zero trust is just the next generation of that, and it involves a lot of different components across agencies and across vendors. And so operationally, I think we need to make sure that as we're protecting our assets, the valuable data that we have in government, we're also at the same time making sure we enable the government workers and the citizens at the end who need that data accurately. So that's the biggest challenge I see operationally around zero trust.
Next, I'd like to ask, how confident are you that, as you kind of canvass government agencies, about their requisite in-house skills in being able to really assess their security gaps and requirements in all the primary zero trust pillars, as it were, to ultimately get to a zero trust environment?
Yeah, that's a great question because it's about the different pillars of zero trust. Zero trust is a team sport, like all security is. And so it involves not just the agencies, but industry as well, to be able to deliver a complete environment. And I think the challenges that governments face in recruiting, training, and then retaining skilled security personnel are well known. This is where industry steps in and we cooperate. IBM has recently stood up a cyber range in DC to allow us to bring the best of breed information from around the world to the federal government, to help educate them, to help work through strategies, talk about ways to improve our security, zero trust and otherwise, all across the board, and then test it perhaps with cyber ranges that are secure and safe before implementing in the agency. So I think it's up to industry to make sure that we identify those gaps, the skills and training that federal government can't fill, and we step up and provide that in a cooperative manner, in a public-private partnership.
Well, Mark Johnson, thank you for sharing your perspective with us here at the Zero Trust Summit.
Thank you. Glad to be here.